Hey guys, welcome back to Nancy Drew, Danger on Deception Island. This is just a friendly reminder to give a like and comment, and if you want to see more, subscribe. Okay, while we're out and about, let's just go. Let's go to the whale world and talk to um, what was that guy's name? Andy, I think. Whale world.
Hi there. Welcome. What can I do you for?
Yeah,
Are you
Andy
Andy Jason?
That's me. How'd you know?
I'm Nancy Drew. I'm a friend of Katie Firestone's. I saw your business card on her boat.
Nice to meet you, Nancy. Any friend of Katie's is a friend of mine.
So you consider yourself to be a friend of Katie's?
I like to think we're friends, or that we could be friends if she'd just be reasonable.
Okay.
You mean if she'd just accept your offer?
I'm offering her the deal of a lifetime. She'd make more money, she'd have more free time. I mean, look at this place. I run a first-class operation. It's my mission to see that everyone who comes to Snake Horse Harbor leaves with a greater appreciation for marine mammals. And if I make a buck in the process, that's cool too.
So it's not a friendship, it's about business.
Why do you want to buy Katie out? She can't be taking that many customers away from you.
I don't like her taking any customers away from me. And frankly, with this whale doing its orphan thing out there, I'm losing a lot of customers to her.
Isn't the whale just as good for your business as it is for hers?
Katie convinced the fisheries service that she should be allowed to monitor the orca's condition, which means she can get right up next to the whale while my boat has to stay away.
Oh, gotcha.
Katie takes passengers with her when she checks on the whale?
Paying passengers, as many as she can safely fit.
Um,
Someone ransacked Katie's boat while she was in town this morning. Made a real mess.
Wonder if it's related to those burglaries.
This actually looked more like vandalism.
Maybe
I
Katie
don't-
came
did they
back
even
before the
steal
thief could get
anything?
around to stealing anything.
What kind of stuff was stolen in those other burglaries?
Food, tools, clothing, electronics. There was no sign of forced entry, no trace of who did it. Sheriff's still scratching his head.
Whoever ransacked Katie's boat tore a bunch of parts out of her engine. It's like they wanted to make sure she couldn't go anywhere for a while.
That's too bad.
yeah, it's definitely personal, not just like a burglary.
In a way,
Oh,
it's
yeah, it
kind
is
of good.
pretty good
I mean,
for him,
you at
huh?
least.
Very true. As long as her boat's out of commission, I'll get all her customers.
Yeah,
What do you think should be
suspicious.
done with the orca out there?
Nothing. I think people should just leave it alone. I mean, why do we humans always think we know best? We can barely deal with ourselves, let alone a whole other species.
Thanks for your time.
Drop by again.
What does that say? Free keychain? Oh wait, claiming permits. $138. Wasn't that a question? Oh, maybe not. Wait. What is the current fine for claiming without a permit?
Perfect.
It's a very specific amount. Okay. Hey, we got some.
That's a beauty. Interesting.
Little ship in a bottle. Okay, a little gift shop. Caddy Snap model together. $14.95.
Miss, please don't touch that.
Wonderful World of Whales. Whales, dolphins, and porpoises belong to the scientific order Cetacea. What? They are mammals, that is, they are warm-blooded and nurse their young, and though they spend their entire lives in water, they have lungs, not gills, and are not fish. All crustaceans have streamlined bodies. Oh, is that crustacea? Crustaceans have streamlined bodies, paddle-shaped front limbs, vestigial hind limbs, which cannot be seen because they are inside the body wall, a horizontal tail, a single or double blowhole on the top of the head, no sweat glands, and a thick blubber layer for insulation. Their Pacific Northwest are the Dall's porpoise, the humpback gray, and minke whales, and the orca whale. That's a lot of whales. That's a whole killer whale right there. To keep track of individual orcas, scientists record the nicks and scars on the dorsal fins as well as the size and shape of the gray saddle patches just behind them. Also, adult males have tall triangular-shaped fins, while those of females are about 3 feet tall and curved. Scientists can often quickly tell which pod an orca belongs, how old it is, and who its mother is just by looking at its dorsal fin. Oh, interesting. So among the largest predators of mammals in existence is actually a type of dolphin, but because of its size, it is referred to as a whale. It got its name from the whalers who call it whale killer after seeing them kill and eat other whales. The two words eventually got switched around to killer whale. The family life, orcas live in social groups called pods. Pods vary in size from 5 to 30. Dang. Females dominate the pod, and maternal groups form subpods within the pod, with mothers, daughters, sisters, and cousins traveling together. Members of a pod use the same vocalization system or dialect to communicate. These dialects are so distinctive that scientists can often use them to identify the pod to which an individual orca belongs. Oh, this music's going real crazy right now. Real hard. Okay. Notice how wrinkly all the brains are. The more folds and wrinkles, the larger the surface area of the brain, and presumably the greater the capacity for thought. An orca's brain is almost 4 times the size of a human's. Wow. Smarter than us. From Flipper to Free Willy, the entertainment media is full of examples of how intelligent crustaceans are. Cetaceans? I don't know what that word is. The military has been using whales and dolphins for decades, exploiting their natural ability to locate and retrieve objects deep in the water. Communicate with each other, obviously respond to human commands. The frontal lobes of the brains where thinking takes place are much larger than those of humans. Some may even be more intelligent than humans. Oh wait, let's look at this. How deep do they dive? Wow, killer whales go really deep. I didn't know that. Actually. Because a whale is a mammal, it cannot breathe underwater, though through gills like a fish, just like you, it must hold its breath. The bigger the whale, the bigger its lungs, and the longer it can stay underwater. Orcas can stay underwater for up to 10 minutes at a time, while humpbacks can stay underwater for 30 minutes. Most whales make shorter dives, lasting anywhere from 1 to 15 minutes, because whales usually dive in order to feed. How deep a whale will dive depends on when it's hunting. All whales can dive to a depth of several hundred feet. The deepest recorded dive by an orca was 900 feet. Humpbacks regularly dive to 485 feet, while grays can dive to 390 feet. What are these? Insert
Looks like
card.
I need a key card to play.
Okay, I don't have that. The minke whale? smallest baleen whale averaging 25 to 30 feet in length and weighing about 6 to 7.5 tons. Has a narrow, sharply pointed snout and a sickle-shaped dorsal fin. Because it starts to exhale before it reaches the surface, its bow is relatively low, rising only about 6 feet in the air. Minke whale is a sleek, torpedo-shaped whale capable of swimming at high speeds. The common name mink is a reference to Norwegian whaler Minke, who thought the mink whales he saw were actually its much larger cousin, blue whales. Well, that's an interesting sound. So they kind of look like orcas? Or maybe not. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Killer whale. I guess I can't actually look at that. Humpback whale. Humpback whale averages about 43 feet in length, can weigh from 25 to 35 tons. It has very large flippers, but a very small dorsal fin. Like all baleen whales, it has 2 blowholes. When it exhales after a dive, its spray can rise 10 to 13 feet. The name humpback refer to the small fatty dorsal fin near the back of the whale gives the appearance of a small hump. This hump is further exaggerated when the whale dives, as its tail bends at a sharp angle, for the reason whalers call it the humpback whale. Yeah, this is, the good old classic whale sound. Dall's porpoise. Dall's porpoise appear to prefer deep, cold waters and are found only in the Pacific Ocean and in the northern hemisphere. They are rarely found in the southern extremes of their range during the summer months. It has a small head and a stocky, muscular body. It is 6 to 8 feet long and weighs up to 400 pounds. It is the fastest swimmer among the whatever's, reaching speeds up to 35 miles per hour. The V-shaped forward-facing splash or rooster tail, which it creates when swimming full speed, helps observers identify it. Look at its little tiny tail. So small. Oh, that's the cat whale. Okay, it purrs. A whale has a larynx but no vocal cords, yet it can produce a variety of sounds from moans and grunts to chirps and whistles. Scientists aren't sure how whales make sounds, but they believe whales do so in order to communicate with other whales. The humpback whale is famous for its songs, or repeating units of sound, some of which go on for more than 30 minutes. Whales have an acute sense of hearing, but while baleen whales have tiny external ear openings, toothed whales do not. Scientists believe that toothed whales hear or receive sound waves primarily through their lower jaws. Whales and bats. Like bats, toothed whales are able to locate and identify objects. Oh, right, echolocation. Process called echolocation, sonar that submarines use. This biosensor allows toothed whales to likewise determine the size, shape, speed, and distance of underwater objects. Oh. Spin to win. Once you've won all the activities in the center, insert your punch card and spin the wheel. Oh boy, we get to do that later. Well, whales 8. Dall porpoises, which feed on squid, crustaceans, and a variety of schooling fish, and killer whales, which are at the top of the food chain. They consume fish, squid, otters, birds, sea turtles, penguins, and other cetaceans. The suborder, what the heck is that? Includes the gray mink and humpback whales. These cetaceans have baleen plates instead of teeth. Now they are bigger than odontoceti. What is that? What they eat is contrastingly tiny krill plankton and small fish such as sardines. Rather than using their teeth to chew, they use them to grab and crush their prey before swallowing it. The Dall's porpoise has spade-shaped teeth. Orca's teeth are conical and pointed. The orca uses its teeth to bite chunks out of larger prey, but can swallow smaller prey like seals and walruses. Whole. Whoa. They feed by locating large concentrations of krill. Oh, yeah. They fill their mouth with huge amounts of water, then squeezing the water out of their mouths through the bristles of the baleen plates that line their jaw. This filters out the water and leaves their prey. It's like their own little filtering system.
Hi, Nancy.
I'd like to play the games in your center, but it looks like I need some kind of key card.
Here you go. This will activate all the games. It will also keep track of what games you've won, and it'll let you play all the games as many times as you want.
Sweet.
That boat in a bottle you have is fascinating.
It was made by one of the first non-Native Americans to settle here, a guy named Benjamin Hawkins. I bought it from this lady who kind of went bonkers after her husband died.
Bonkers.
Was Benjamin Hawkins a sailor?
This historian who was in here once said he was pretty sure that was a model of a pirate ship. So now I tell people Hawkins was a pirate, but like most of the settlers around here, he was probably just a farmer.
Thanks for your time.
Drop by again.
Alright, let's maybe play some games. Pod of whales is trapped in the inlet. Use this quiz to help them swim to open water. Each correct answer moves them closer to freedom, but get 3 wrong, you'll have to start over. Oh god. Mega Pateria. Oh. Yeah, I don't know that one. But it says mega, so I'm gonna go with the big boy. The one that can swim the fastest, wasn't that the mink? Oh, maybe that's the one with the weird little tail. Living dolphins and killer whales have been trained by military because they are extremely intelligent. They're called killer whales because they kill and eat other whales. How many blowholes do baleen whales have? Isn't it 2? Yeah. Mink whales have dorsal fins shaped like a... I don't think they had a fin, did they? Oh, I guess they did. The diet of a baleen whale consists mostly of small fish and plankton. Oh, I did it. Okay. Well, cool. We did one. I wonder where we're gonna win. Valley the Dale Purpose must do certain things to survive, like eat, breathe, and avoid her enemies. Use the keyboard arrows, make sure she eats, doesn't run out of air, and avoids the dangers. Err. Oh god. This is so scuffed. Okay. Uh-huh. Wait, what did I... Oh, did I really eat that shark? It's really hard because this game is very buggy during certain parts. I think it's just because like the graphics are so old and outdated. Doo-doo. Oh god, we got 2 big boys. Oh god. It's so scuffed. Okay. Nice. What is the next one? Oh, we didn't look at this. The gray whale. Has dark skin covered in gray patches and white molting, about 45 feet long and weighing... Did we look at this one? Maybe we did. I don't remember. Gets a name from blotchy color present on its skin. I don't think we did. Okay, let's do this one next. The whales are hungry. When they surface, give them fish. So it's like whack-a-mole.
Yum! Yum! Yum!
Oh, thank God. This one is not, like, super scuffed.
Yum! 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 Yum!
Oh, wow. These are actually kind of fast.
Yum! 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 Yum!
21. Big. And we just have the whale sounds. Alright, let's see if we can do this.
Throughout the center, you've been able to hear the sounds different cetaceans make. To see just how good your memory is, press a button.
Okay.
Listen to the sound that plays, then press the button of the cetacean that made the sound. If you've made a correct match, the button lights will stay on. When all the buttons are lit, you've matched them all.
Alright. I know for sure. I remember it. Okay. I remember the porpoise. This is the humpback, isn't it? I'm pretty sure the first one is... That's gotta be the mink then, right? Or that's the killer whale. Do I have to do this? Do I have to press them in order? Wait, I don't know. One is the gray whale. And last one, yeah, this one. The cat. The purring. Nice. Oh boy. Those weren't very hard games. At least. Tour shirt. A whale watching tour. Oh, is that what we're gonna get? Yes.
I won the whale
We get to
watching
see
tour.
whales.
All right.
Oh boy.
Hi, Nancy.
I won a free whale watching
Sup,
tour.
dude?
Well, congratulations. I'll give you an exclusive tour. Just be you and me.
Ooh,
Sounds great.
let's do it. Wow. Butter. Oh, and it's the whale.
Thank you for the great tour and for letting me use your camera.
My pleasure.
Thanks for your time.
Thanks.
Drop by again.
Were we allowed? I thought we weren't allowed to be that close to the whale, but maybe, I don't know how close you actually can be. I forgot what they said. So what do we need now? We need to learn about Constellations. We could probably go use our computer to answer a lot of these questions. Let's see. Oh, God. Okay, yeah. We can definitely learn a lot. SOS. Oh, we got the whole alphabet here. Great. Perfect. All right. Let me, I guess, I'll just write it down. I don't know if I can go through here and then, like, if it'll mess up and go back. So we have 3 dots and 1 dash. 3 dots, 1 dash. It's 4 dots, 3 dots, 2 dashes. Oh, V. Yeah. Well, that reset though. It does. That's annoying. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture then. Bam. That way I can just write them down. Oh, we have V. Then we have 3 dashes. O. And then 1 dash. It looks like. Is there just 1 singular dash? Oh, T. Oh my god, I was gonna say vote. It is, isn't it? I forgot what it was his name. Vote. 4 dashes. Vote for. And then we got 4 dots. Was it Holt? 4 dots and I think it was Holt, right? Vote for Holt. Let's try that.
Correct.
Yes. That was easy. Okay. Next question. I need to learn about boats. Nautical terms. Well, okay, let's just do the knots first. What is the name of the knot below? Is it that one? Fisherman's knot?
Perfect.
Fisherman's. What kind of knot is it? A bend?
That should do it.
Oh my god. I am so smart. So now we need to know what a schooner is, what the left side of the boat is, and the North Star is part of what constellation. Nautical contents. Okay. The head. A dinghy. Towards the center of the boat beneath the deck. The front of the boat. Twin-hulled boat. Using the sun and moon and stars to set the course of a boat. Small open boat. 6 feet used to measure water depth. 4 towards the front of the boat. A cargo compartment below deck. Measure of speed that equals 1 nautical mile. Distance in degrees away from the direction. Where is the side of the boat? The left side of the boat, a port. Port. Nice. Okay, now we need the schooner boat. Is that gonna be in here too? Or that, there was another boat. Sailboat types. Oh, wait, I clicked on the wrong thing. Sailboat types. A schooner. A boat with 2 or more masts. Two masts.
Very good.
Okay, and then North Star. Polaris can be found at the end of the handle of the Little Dipper, also known as Ursa Minor or Little Bear. Wait, is Polaris supposed to be the North Star? I'm assuming the Little Dipper. I knew it was one of the dippers.
Am I smart or what?
Right, so we have everything now, right?
I have to bring
Yeah.
him a male Dungeness crab?
Okay, that wasn't too hard actually. Pretty easy, just looking up everything. Thank you, not Google. Dungeness crabs. But yeah, we already looked at that, huh? Okay. Do we have any new mail? Your dad's been home for an hour and a half and he's driving me nuts. No sooner had I cleaned the kitchen than he went in there and started making himself waffles. Next thing I knew, there was flour, sugar, and some ingredients that I still can't identify all over everything. I've never seen such a mess. What's more, he forgot to spray the waffle iron with oil and burned the first waffle so badly that the smoke alarm went off. He wound up making pancakes instead. He burned those too, but he ate them anyway. Now he's out jogging. He better stay out for a long, long time. Love, Hannah. Oh, it just automatically checks everything off for me. That's interesting. Oh, wow, I still haven't called Bess and George. I need to do that. Oh, shoot. Oh, there we go. Party.
Bess, it's me.
Hey, how's it going? Grab the phone. It's Nancy. While George picks up, I'm gonna turn down the heat under my roof.
Under your what?
Hey, Nance. So, how's your vacation going?
Fine, except for the fact that just before I arrived, someone vandalized Katie's boat.
What?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that's fine, Nancy.
Don't worry, we're both fine. The engine of the boat was damaged, but Katie's working on it.
Why would somebody do something like that? Uh-oh. I bet it's got something to do with that orphan killer whale.
You know about that?
Katie told us about the whale when we called to tell her you were on your way. Someone vandalized Katie's boat because of a whale?
Why does George sound like she's sick?
Because of Katie's opinion as to what to do with the whale, which she expressed very loudly in front of a lot of people last night.
Katie does have a mouth on her, especially when the subject is marine life. Did they find any fingerprints?
Katie wouldn't let me call the sheriff.
Why not?
She said she was afraid her insurance company would raise her rates.
Well, she doesn't have much money, I can tell you that. Uh-oh, Bess, is that supposed to be smoking like that? Oh, no! Nice.
Darn what?
My Roo.
My
Ruined.
Roo.
Oh, no. She wrecked her Roo. It's not funny, George. Yes, it is, Bess.
What's a roux?
A carefully heated mixture of flour and butter. I was going to use it to thicken my gumbo.
Did you say gumbo?
Rock shrimp gumbo. It was Chef Sherwood's main dish last night. She's hooked on this cooking show called Feasting for Fitness.
Let me guess, it's hosted by a guy, and he's very cute.
That happens to be true, but I watch it because I like his philosophy. Eat in moderation and eat only that which is made out of fresh ingredients and cooked with great skill, care, and judgment.
When did all this start?
2 days ago. Yesterday she cooked, or should I say ruined, crepes. They weren't ruined.
Crepes?
I mean, you could still eat parts of them. Anyway, I want to hear what you're doing, Nance.
I can't help but think it's a little weird that Katie didn't call the sheriff after her boat was vandalized.
You think she's trying to hide something?
I know she's your friend, George, but I just got the feeling she wasn't telling me everything.
Yeah, I mean, it is a little weird, I would
Why
say.
would she be hiding?
Ransacked her own boat? I doubt that.
Maybe there's more to her.
I mean, if
interest
she
in
doesn't
that
have much
orca than
money,
meets
why
the
would she
eye.
ransack
So
the
are you
one
gonna
thing that
confront
makes
her?
her
I
money?
don't really have anything to confront her with.
Good, because as I recall, Katie doesn't do confrontation very well. My gosh, George. Is there anything else Nancy should know about this so-called friend of yours? Katie's fine. She just has a few edgy little quirks, that's all. Great. That's probably what they said about Lizzie Borden.
Isn't that the chick that, like, murdered a bunch of people with an axe or something? Holt Scotto and whoever vandalized Katie's boat seem to be fond of the word metal. I can't figure out if Annie Jason is friendly for real or if it's because he's basically a salesman.
Holt Scotto and whoever vandalized Katie's boat seem to be fond of the word metal.
It's not exactly a word you hear every day. It's not exactly hard proof either. What else did this Scotto guy have to say?
He's very knowledgeable, but he's also very anti-whale.
And therefore, very anti-Katie. Do you think he has a point?
I can see why he's upset. I mean, that whale is making it difficult for fishermen like him to make a living, yet nobody seems to care. Must be very frustrating.
The bottom line is, he had a motive for vandalizing Katie's boat. Don't turn your back on him, man.
I can't figure out if Andy
Jason.
Jason is friendly for real or if it's because he's basically a salesman.
What does he sell?
Definitely
Whale
because
watching
he's a
tours.
salesman.
He keeps trying to talk
He
Katie
gives
into
that
selling her
vibe for
company
sure.
to him and becoming his business partner.
Think he wrecked her boat so she'd have to go into business with him?
Could be. Katie is allowed to get right up next to the orca while he has to stay 300 feet away. He doesn't like that.
I wouldn't trust him, Nan. Once a salesman, always a salesman. Remember my neighbor, Ray Olaf? He was a salesman, but he quit. Yeah, to go to work for a company that repossesses pets when people can't pay their vet bills. She's
Wait, that's
right.
a thing?
Don't trust him.
You can repossess a pet.
I better get going.
See ya. Hasta la pasta.
Oh, they didn't really have that much to talk about, huh? Home, Bess, and Hardy. Do I really need to call the Hardy boys? I guess we can just, like, say what's up.
Hello?
Hi, Frank. It's Nancy.
Hey, Joe, lock her up and then get to a phone. It's Nancy.
He's locking someone up?
Goldie, she's not a someone. She's a something.
Hey, Nancy. How's life in the Pacific Northwest?
Well, someone ransacked Katie's boat just before I arrived.
Wow, that's great.
It is?
No, it's not, Joe.
Yes, it is. Not for Katie, of course. I mean for Nancy. She's got a mystery to solve.
She's supposed to be on vacation?
Yeah,
Crime
dude.
never takes a vacation, Frank.
Let me guess. That was Goldie.
Bingo.
She's this dog we found. We're waiting for her owner to come get her.
That's nice of you
Aw,
guys.
a puppy.
Well, unfortunately, there's a problem.
She eats a lot. She's not
She's not
housebroken.
housebroken?
She's as big as an SUV.
Fully loaded.
She's in the garage. I'm upstairs. That's how big her bark is, so you can imagine how big she is.
What kind of dog is she?
Great Dane.
Yikes! How does somebody go about losing a Great Dane?
Good question.
Enough about us. Let's hear about this case of yours, Nancy.
Oh. Well, I have, like, nothing to tell you,
Talk to you
so...
later.
Take it soon.
And keep up the good work.
Never mind. Okay. Let's maybe talk to Katie.
What's up? Sounds like Holt Scotto was one of the people who didn't care for what you had to say last night.
He and I never see eye to eye. Now, if I were a fisherman, I'd be right as rain no matter what nonsense came out of my mouth. Fine harbor master he'd make.
I saw a boat in a bottle at Andy Jason's place. He said it was made by a guy named Benjamin Hawkins.
As a matter of fact, I've done some research on Hawkins. He settled here in the mid-1800s, lived in a cabin where the lighthouse is now.
Ooh.
What else have you found out?
He apparently had a major feud going with some sea captain. Hawkins would see the guy's sail on the horizon, grab his family and all his valuables, and go into hiding for days.
A feud.
What was the feud about?
Nobody knew. Rumor had it that the sea captain was an ex-pirate, which might explain why Hawkins hid. But where he hid is still a mystery.
See you in a bit.
Have fun!
Okay. I guess we have to go get a crab now, huh? Can I turn around? There. Jesus. Oh, I forgot my helmet. I guess the only place for me to go is the lighthouse. Ah,
Yuck! I'm not picking them up.
stinky fish.
These would be
What's
great
that?
for rock skipping.
Oh, okay. Hello. That is a female. Okay. We got some... Is that another one here? Oh,
Interesting.
that's not what I thought it was. Yes, sure, we'll take another rock. Oh, wait. Is that the only
There's
spot?
something in that bottle, but it's stuck on those rocks.
Can we skip our rocks? It's pretty far away. Oh. No. Dang. Alright, let's try... Oh. No, it's a female again. Not that I don't, like females, but... Oh, we can choose which rock we want to use. Interesting. Wait, what if we do this? No. Oh, there we go. Yes. 4251-7 Rosebud. Whatever that's supposed to mean. Okay. Oh, we can go over here. Hello, Mr. Male Crab. Perfect.
SS. Maybe this broke off from a ship.
Okay, I guess we'll take it. Sure, why not? But I guess that's it. But here's the lighthouse. It's kind of creepy looking. No trespassing. You think I'll get in trouble? If I do, let's save. Just in case. Uh-oh.
What do you think you're doing? Those signs over there say no trespassing, which means keep out, which means you, girly.
Sorry.
Leave.
But I just...
Now.
Okay. I'm gonna run away. And then we're gonna go back to the cafe and be like, hey, funny story. I know you just caught me, but I need that GPS.